Okay everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'll be showing you how to clone your own voice using AI. That's right, we're going to create your own clone using AI. Just your voice clone though. This is highly useful for content creators or anyone that is looking to turn their text into speech using their own voice. So stick around to the end and I'll show you exactly how to do this. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into Google and you're going to type in 11 Labs. Okay, so this is the company that creates the tool that we're currently using. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and create an account with this. Once you've created, you're going to be inside here. What you're going to do is you're going to just click here on voices, and where it says create or clone a new voice right here, what you're going to do is you're going to say add a new voice. All right, so there's various ways you can design a voice. You can design a voice by saying you could describe it from a text prompt. You can say, hey, it sounds like this, like this, like that. You can do that, but it's not necessarily going to be the most accurate. So as it goes further and further down the list here, it becomes more and more accurate and it sounds more and more like your voice, right? You definitely wouldn't want to start if you want to create your own voice, you definitely don't want to start from a text prompt, because that would be like describing your voice. It would be like saying, hey, I sound like this mixed with this accent. It would take way too long. It wouldn't give accurate results, but you could try that just to see what it's like. Although I wouldn't suggest it if you want something accurate. The next one is the instant voice clone. So we're going to try this with just 10 seconds of audio. Okay, so we're going to do this right now and see how it sounds like. All right, so I got my 2 minutes of audio. I'm going to click on this instant voice clone. We're going to see how it looks like. Now, what you can do is you can go to YouTube, download your, and then go to YouTube to MP3. If you have any YouTube videos that you can do, you can go on this website or any website. I mean, they always change. So, all right. So I found a shorter video that is about 4 minutes. I'm going to convert. Okay, so it is done now. This is a slightly shorter video. So just be aware that these sites are very, very glitchy. So just know that. But I downloaded this file. It's less than 10 megabytes, so it should work. Boom. So now it works. All right. So remove background noise from audio recordings. You definitely want to do that. All right. Next, you're going to click next, and we're going to see what this gives us. Okay, so now it has processed onto the next one. You could preview it to see how it sounds like right here.
Exploration is the first chapter in a story yet to be told.
I would say maybe it's 70-80% there. You're going to give it a name. So I'll say clone v1. Let's just say this. Clone v1, label, language. So you're going to click the language, which we're going to do English. Description. I guess this is a great way you could describe the way it sounds like. Again, you just write a short description based on how your voice sounds like. All right. So now that we've written all this, we're going to save voice and we're going to see what it sounds like. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to generate speech. Okay, so we're going to take your clone for a test drive with text to speech. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this is me, clone v1.
Exploration is the first chapter in a story yet to be told.
Yeah, like I said, it's there. So let's go ahead and let's use it, right? So this is my clone. We're going to go ahead. So go to ChatGPT and you can write this. Give me a 1-minute script to read out loud. We're going to see what it gives you. Here's a short 1-minute script, the power of 1 minute. So let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, this is just a test. So let's do it. Now you're going to wait and we're going to see what it comes up with.
You ever think about how much can change in just 1 minute? In 60 seconds, a baby takes its first breath. A bird takes flight for the first time.
Perhaps now it's like 70-80% there. Perhaps the accent is not necessarily there, but there we go. You could make it go. Let's make it go faster. We want this guy to talk fast, so regenerate speech. This guy's going to talk fast now.
You ever think about how much can change in just 1 minute? In 60 seconds, a baby...
So stability, you could do it more stable, less stable. Similarity, low. We want it to be high, okay? Style exaggerations, none. Here, if you're not sure what this means, it says increasing stability will make the voice more consistent between regeneration, but will also make it sound a bit monotone. On longer text frame, we recommend lowering this value. Okay. The thing is, you need to play around with these models, because here it says, if you look at this, high enhancement boosts overall voice clarity and target speaker similarity. Very high values can cause artifacts. In other words, like glitches in the voice. So you want to adjust it to find the optimal value. Okay. Let's try to maybe put it at 90%. All right. Let's see how it sounds like now.
You ever think about how much can change in just 1 minute? In 60 seconds, a baby takes its first breath.
So anyways, you can play around with these various things, but you can only get so much from only 2 minutes of audio, or 4 minutes, or whatever we used. All right. So now we're going to go on to the next model, which is a slightly higher, more precise model. We're going to go back to voices. We're going to add a new voice, and we're going to go back to professional voice clone. All right. So create the most realistic digital replica of your voice. It requires at least 30 minutes of clean audio. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to download 30 minutes of audio, which I have on my YouTube. I'm going to download it. I'm going to upload it, and we're going to use this. So let's click on this. All right. You can read all this. I read through it, but make sure you read all this so you can understand. Basically, you want to use a pop filter. Ideally, you want to use the best of the best audio. If you want the best of the best audio, you need something that is high quality, right? The better quality it is, the better you're gonna get from generation. All right. And we're going to click here, and we're going to click start. So now you're going to go ahead and name this, and let's just put the voice clone 2. All right, voice clone 2, language is used, and we're going to upload everything, all our files. Okay, so just download all the files you have. If you have YouTube videos, use go to YouTube to MP3 on Google. Convert it any way you can, upload it here. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and we'll be back in just a few seconds. So now I've uploaded a couple of samples here, just about 30 minutes that I have. What I'm going to do now is make sure you click remove background noise from audio samples. And what we're going to do now, once again, we're going to describe. So if you're describe your age and how you sound, and once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and click create professional voice. So now we're going to wait. It's uploading and it's creating. So once this is done, I'll let you guys know what to do next. Okay, so now that it uploaded the file, it's going to do what's called a verification. It says here that once you start the verification process, you won't be able to change the samples you uploaded and delete the voice. So please make sure samples are your own voice, otherwise you won't be able to complete the verification process. Basically, you can only clone the voice that is yours. You cannot clone anyone else's voice. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to start the verification. You're going to start a recording, and you're going to record your own voice. So I'm going to click start recording. In the vast desert's quiet, a zebra's stripes whisper tales of adventure. So now it's verifying. So voice successfully verified. After you read that, it's going to say voice successfully verified. So yeah, this is going to take 2 to 6 hours to complete, because again, it is very, very fine tuning. It's doing the best possible job that it can do. And once that is done, you'll be able to use it. So just click continue. Okay guys, so this actually took less than 2 hours to generate. Of course, I only gave it about 30 less than 30 minutes. I gave it about 27 minutes. So the more audio you give it, the better your clone is going to be, right? But I just use this just to give you an idea of what you can do with about 20-30 minutes of video. So let's use this. All right, so now I'm going to take this thing, and I'm going to put it back into paste my 1 minute speech here, and this is how it's going to sound. I'm going to go ahead and generate speech, and this is what it's going to sound like.
You ever think about how much can change in just 1 minute? In 60 seconds, a baby takes its first breath.
So if you hear that, that actually sounds a lot better than the first time. A lot more like me. So again, this is from about 27 minutes of audio. So if you put 2 to 6 hours, I believe it said, or at least 2 hours or more, that's when it really becomes optimal, and that's when it really clones your voice. So the more you feed into it, the better your clone is going to be. So there you have it. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and download this. It's going to download a file just like you have it here, and you can play that, and you can use that as
You ever think about
you can use that as a voiceover. So there you have it, guys. That's how you create a clone of your own voice. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more AI content, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a video if you want to see more of this. And as always, see you next time, and take care.